Hey everybody, what is going on? You might notice my eyes are looking a little bit different right now because I just got a little something in to go with one of my cosplays. You can probably guess who this one is for, but it's kind of cool. These are prescription and I can actually see. So some interesting pickups have been coming in like crazy, pretty much all at once. All sorts of stuff that I've ordered from months back or some things that I caught up on just a few weeks ago, but everything seems to be coming in right now. So there's a ton of stuff to get through before the big day. So let's get into it. Okay, so first things real quick with the contact lenses. They are made by a company called Color FX. I found them online just because I was looking for something that would sort of match the Freddy's Revenge contact lenses that Robert Englund has in the second Nightmare on Elm Street film, Freddy's Revenge, as you know, my cosplay. So I tracked these ones down, and these were one of the few that I found that were offered in prescription powers. So these are like toric lenses, and I was able to find my prescription, so I can actually see surprisingly quite well in these. The close-up detail stuff is a little bit harder to see maybe, but overall, I mean, these are pretty good. I mean, I could absolutely drive in these. I can see real far. This will be something that will add to the cosplay. I am still expecting something to come in for the teeth that I have on its way, hoping it'll get here in time, because that is an important thing that I'm going to have to finish if I am going to attempt to wear the Freddy cosplay. But for now, I just want to go through a bunch of the pickups that have been just coming in like crazy over the last week, 10 days or so. And like I said, with more coming. So first thing I wanted to show you is some of the pickups from Trick or Treat Studios. I picked up this sweet jack-o'-lantern collectible ornament. So this is like it's almost like a Christmas tree ornament, I guess. Now I don't really mix my Halloween stuff with Christmas, but in this case, this is not actually for an ornament purpose. I got this because it is the perfect size for my display, especially like kind of just next to that tombstone there, the Judith Myers tombstone. I thought it would look great, and it does light up and flicker as well. So I'm looking forward to opening this up and getting a look at what it's going to look like lit up. But we will do that a little later. I'll probably throw in a shot or two at the end of the video for you guys. So moving on to the next thing, I also got in a copy of Scream 3, the Steelbook. This is that notorious red Steelbook. Of course, this isn't from Trick or Treat Studios. I'm sort of getting off base a little, but I forgot I did want to show you this real quick. It came in. I haven't opened it yet. There's lots of pictures all over the place about what's in it. It's a really cool looking steelbook. I'm sure I'll get it open soon enough, but it is a little wild that it's totally red, even the spine, you know, with Scream in black, which I think looks really cool. It does not match the other ones in the collection at all. So I guess some people are a little bent out of shape over it, but I think it looks really cool. So I did pick up a copy, and that showed. Another thing I wanted to get from Trick or Treat Studios was a new Halloween Kills knife. Now, you guys know from my original one I have here, I've had this for a long time, and you know, it comes with this really shiny chrome finish, which isn't really very realistic. I mean, not bad for some pictures, but really it doesn't look realistic. So I worked on this one a bit to get it to look a little better. And I've also had this stained with blood many times, so the red on it doesn't really want to come out. And if I was going to try to get it out enough, I would really take off just about all the paint or finish, I think. So this is a knife I think that I'm going to have some permanent blood on. And the thing is, the blood that I have that looks really good that I like is the sticky kind, but it looks so real. But of course you don't want it to touch anything, and it's kind of a bitch to work with, especially if you're out and just having fun and stuff. So I'll probably put on something that will look a little more permanent like blood, that hopefully isn't as sticky or nasty. But I wanted to keep one as a dirty knife, of course. And this one, I wanted a clean version that I was going to clean up again and just make it look a little more realistic, hopefully even more so than that one, and just leave it clean for shots. So that's the idea with this one. And on a side note, I thought it was quite funny. Ramey mentioned on his Instagram that that an actual real Faberware edge keeper is what this is called, like a real knife, the exact same model as this, you could get online on Amazon for actually less money than this. This I think cost me maybe, what was it? I think it was $18 Canadian or something like that. Like by the time it gets here, it's maybe 20. And this one right here, Edge Keeper, this is the package it comes in, and it comes with this little sheath here that is like a self-sharpener right down here where this red thing is. And hey, it kind of sharpens as you go. But I mean, there's the real deal, and there's the Trick or Treat Studios version. So you can see it's pretty close. The blade goes in a little bit here, which I think is a little bit interesting. But overall, the size is almost bang on perfect. It's just about perfect. The handle on the real one is definitely a little fatter, like it's wider, and obviously heavier, so that's kind of a duh thing. But as you can see, as well as the blade on the plastic one is actually a little bit thicker as well. So compared to the real deal, I just figured I'd pick one up because we don't have a kitchen knife, and it was so cheap. It was like $15. And I'm like, cool, and it'll look great in some photos if I want to take some photos here. Obviously not something you would use for cosplay. I do not recommend that, nor do I recommend walking around with one of these. It's, I'm sure, more than a little frowned upon. And it also says, or sorry, Farberware. I call it Faberware. I'm thinking Uriah Faber. Yeah, it's Farberware. Sorry about that. Anyway, it is printed right there on the blade as well, so I'm sure they took that off in the film naturally, or anywhere where you could possibly see it. But very sharp knife too. You got to be careful with it. But I thought that was really cool with the job that Trick or Treat Studios did with this knife. It's I feel like it feels good in the hand. It's good size, not too small like the first one, and not quite too big like the gigantic 78 knife here. Like this thing, you know, is a beast. Look at the size of that thing. And I left this chrome. Yeah, I should really finish this as well when I do the new one. But this, you can tell, it's just very flimsy. This is a really weak spot here. So it's not one you'd want to take out too much, because I feel like it could probably get broken quite easily. It feels very frail. Might be stronger than I think, but I don't want to test it, if you know what I mean. But this one, if you're looking for a general, like, you know, cosplay or con-safe butcher knife, the Halloween Kills one from Trick or Treat Studios, I definitely recommend it. #1, hands down. I just think it feels really good. It's sturdy, you know, and looks the part, you know, it looks really good. The rivets are a little bit different on the real one. The real ones, as you can see, the rivets are a little bit smaller, of course. They're not quite as blotchy big, which is funny because on this side, they almost look more the same size. So I think it's just this side of the handle that looks a little larger. And I think that is the case with this one as well. Yeah, you can see the one in the box as well. The rivets are pretty big on that side compared to the real deal there. So yeah, kind of interesting. But that is why I got another copy here. I just figured it'd be good to have one on the side that's available, because I know they do tend to sell out every now and then, and they still aren't available in places like Spirit or anywhere, you know, where I live. So yeah, if you're looking for a good butcher knife style, definitely recommend the Halloween Kills knife from Trick or Treat Studios. Okay, so speaking of things that I ordered a long time ago that have been coming in recently, one of them is none other than, and I'm sure you've heard of this, it's kind of been all over a little bit lately if you follow the Myers community, you know, the whole Halloween community, especially the Blumhouse movies. It's this Halloween official making of Halloween, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends coffee table book that was just recently released. Beautiful big book, really nice quality. I'm happy I have a good copy as well. It doesn't have any crushed corners or anything, because There are some things that have come in that have looked a little beat up, we could safely say. But anyway, this book looks amazing. I'm going to be opening this up and having a closer look, but I've seen a lot of shots online, and I suppose you guys probably have too, so I'm not going to go through this entire thing with you, but it's all over the place. Very, very cool. Halloween, the official making of Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, the Blumhouse series here. And it's all like behind the scenes stuff and all sorts of great pictures. So I'm really looking forward to getting into that, and I'm glad I was able to get a copy. Okay, so next up we have some t-shirts. Now some have been here for a couple of weeks, to be honest with you. I just haven't had a chance to open them, and a few others have sort of trickled in over the last week or so. So the first one I'm going to start with is this pickup from Cavity Colors right here. Let's take a look and see what we got. Okay, so this one from Cavity Colors has been here a while. Sorry about all the bag noise. Your spooky order was packed by Maggie. Thanks very much, Maggie. I appreciate it. Oh, and awesome. Got this beautiful bookmark. That is a new design from the H45 inspired series that they put out. They have a couple of designs. This is one of them. Very cool. And there is one that Devin Whitehead did as well that I also had to order. That one is not in yet, but man, is that a cool design. And I'm sure I showed you that one before in another video, but that was kind of obvious I was going for that one. Okay, so for the first one in here, there are a couple of pickups we did here, and I believe it is, the first one is, it is a Halloween 2 design. I think it's called Scared to Death. Yeah, Scared to Death, and it is a Devin Whitehead design. And that was so sick. Check this out. Absolutely wicked design. Look at that background shot. The foreground, Myers slashing with the scalpel. Absolutely Dick Warlock all the way. The nightmare has only just begun. Gorgeous artwork. As if there was ever a doubt with Devin Whitehead. Everything the man does looks so amazing. I mean, the guy is so talented. I've said it a million times. And I just love that color of Halloween 2. That orange, it's just so perfect. That is my favorite. Okay, and the second t-shirt from Cavity Colors is, this one is called, oh, of course it is. It is called It Can't Rain All the Time. And yes, it is from The Crow. This is a shirt that has been out for a while, and it was on sale. And when I was picking up the other one, I thought, you know, this is an excellent time to get my hands on this shirt, because I wanted it for a long time, and I kept saying no because, you know, budget reasons and whatnot. You got to say no. Really captured Brandon Lee so well in this. The makeup looks perfect. Love how he's got the sword and the gun. He's on top of the gargoyle. And of course, It Can't Rain All the Time with his eyes in the background. Just a super, super cool design. Okay, so that's it for Cavity Colors. Next one up is a design from Terror Threads. I mean, you thought this bag was cool. This bag is really cool. Cavity Colors with the green, awesome. But I mean, I'm an orange guy. What can I say? Terror Threads, you got the craziest bags in the game. These are awesome. Terror Threads, this is a bit of a different story with this one. It's a little light because there's only one shirt in here and there was supposed to be two. There was supposed to be two, and I got refunded because turns out their inventory was off. So this was supposed to be two. It turns out their inventory was off. And in here was supposed to be a gold Art the Clown Terrifier 2 t-shirt. And it was that gold one that had just nothing but black writing on it. It was a really, really cool design. I did order it, pay for it, the whole 9 yards, and then a few days later I got a refund. I was like, what? Why am I getting a refund? They said, yeah, sorry, it's we don't have any in stock. And I'm like, ah. So it's kind of a bummer. There is a silver lining to that, though. Let's get this thing open. Oh, okay. So inside I have my invoice. That's rather wrinkled, wouldn't you say? Whoa, that looks like that's been in and out of there a few times. All the edges are creased. It's not just ruffled up, like it looks like it was crazy. Anyway, it does have the Terrifier 2 More Than Ever limited edition gold t-shirt. They have out of stock on it now. Damn it. Anyway, the other one is the Halloween 45 Years of Terror, and it's on my favorite orange. And you might remember Terror Threads makes that amazing shirt I have of the 78 Myers head with the neighborhood in the background on the orange shirt, you know, just black writing. That shirt looks so cool, I just love it. So I had to go for this 45th anniversary Halloween tee, seeing how it was done in the same kind of manner. So let's take a look. Oh, I got a Killer Clowns from Outer Space sticker, very cool. And of course a Terror Thread sticker as well. Thank you so much, appreciate that. And let's take a look at this shirt. Awesome. Oh man, look at that detail. Here, take a look at this. How awesome is that? Myers looks perfect there. John Carpenter's Halloween. What happened in 1978? 4 found dead, only 1 survivor, Haddonfield, Illinois. You got Loomis right there in the famous shot pointing his revolver. Michael. God damn you. Beautiful ring spun cotton made in Mexico, printed in the United States. Absolutely awesome shirt by Terror Threads. I love this one. Okay, next for the t-shirts and clothing, we have a Gutter Garbs pickup that I actually just picked up because I got a notice in the mail. I actually had some duty fees on this thing, which I thought was interesting because it's never happened with Gutter Garbs before. It's happened 3 times with Fright Rags. I haven't had it happen with Cavity Colors or Terror Threads or anything yet, so knock on wood, but finally happened with Gutter Garbs. It was another 17 bucks. But, there's a few things in this little package, so I want to get it open and have a look. Hopefully this isn't too loud again for you. Let's take a look at what Gutter Garbs has. Okay, so first one up from Gutter Garbs. Awesome. This is a beautiful 2018 design, and I was thinking to myself, for a guy that loves 2018 as much as I do, I only have one shirt from that movie. This is a Sam Hain 1992 design. Really nice Halloween 2018 design. I love the mannequins in the background from Laurie's shooting range, I guess. And you have the officer and of course Officer Francis in his lap, more or less lit up. Good old Chris Nelson. That's absolutely awesome that's on there. So cool. All right, so next one I'm really excited about. I have never had a shirt with this color combo before. And I'm always excited to get a shirt that isn't always black. Not because black doesn't rule, like I said, it's definitely the best color for a t-shirt. However, it's nice to mix it up when, you know, 90% of your shirts are black. And this one is a white t-shirt, again, from Gutter Garbs. It is Sammi Curr from Trick or Treat. Check out that red font. How cool is that? I love the way the red looks. Sammi Curr, Songs in the Key of Death. Such a cool design. And again, I went for this just for that. The color scheme looks so good. All of it's gonna work. And again, I love that red on the white. All right, so the last one I'm really excited about because this right here is the first hoodie I have ever bought from Gutter Garbs. And let me tell you, I have a lot of Gutter Garbs t-shirts. In fact, it might be the most I own. I never really added them all up just to see who's out in front, so to speak, but I would say with the amount of Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff they've put out over all this time, and you know, I love the slashers. I wouldn't be surprised if they're leading, but I must have Like myself, I have at least a couple of Fright Rags hoodies. I have a couple of Cavity Colors hoodies. My daughter has probably 3 Fright Rags hoodies, and my son had one as well. So Fright Rags far and away were our favorite for a while. I'm actually wearing a Cavity Colors hoodie right now. It's Halloween 4, of course, if you want to have a quick look. That design right there, very cool. Anyway, I do not have a Gutter Garbs hoodie, so I'm interested to see how they are, and I'm excited to see what it is like, especially with this design. And there's a little hint right here on the front, if you know where that little pumpkin is from. Once again, it is Trick or Treat. Yes, this is sort of a remastered version of the original artwork, and it looks so cool in the posters. I want to see how good this looks in person. Oh, sick. That looks so cool. Check this out. Oh man, what an awesome design. It's just so much more animated. Wow, again, I love the coloring on Trick or Treat. The orange looks perfect. What are you afraid of? It's only rock and roll. Just an awesome looking design. Wow, I love it. And to have the pumpkin on the front, that is such a nice touch. Now the tag in it says Independent Trading Company, so let's see, and it's 100%, or no, it's 80% cotton, 20 poly, okay. XL, it's the right size, that's for sure. The drawstrings are like flat shoelace, that's nice. It feels long. The sleeves seem really long too, which is good. First impression, very good. And the cotton is lighter. Sorry about the microphone. Yeah, the cotton is definitely lighter. It's more like Fright Rags in terms of how heavy it is. Quite fuzzy on the inside though, really soft. Well, this is like, it's like a nice big hoodie as well. Decent sized pockets. And how's the hood on it? Yeah, good size hood, not bad. Not bad. Could be a little deeper, I guess. But nice, very nice. I like I like how it's nice and thin. And what a print, is that ever sick? Look at that. So cool. All right, now, while we're still on the Trick or Treat topic, I do have a couple of pickups from Fright Rags as well. This time not t-shirts, although I have a vast collection of Fright Rags t-shirts. Some of my favorite designs are Fright Rags for sure. Really, really good stuff all the time. All right, let's take a look at this. This is supposed to be a patch set from Trick or Treat as well. So let's just take a look. Inside we have, oh, they've wrapped it in a little pouch. Very cool. Okay, woo. Oh, they even included the usual sweet toxic waste candy. That's lemon, very cool. And we have the invoice, of course. Trick or Treat patch set. And we have a Rise Again, even as I have risen. Some Fright Film facts. Boris Karloff's mummy makeup took 8 hours a day to apply and is barely seen up close in the movie. 8 hours a day? That's insanity. Why take it off? I mean, holy shit. Crazy. Oh, nice. Look at Elvira again. I do have one of these. I was using it as a bookmark, believe it or not. I have enough other bookmarks, but I was using this one just the other day, right here, right there. And the reason I was is because this one had a damaged corner. It got a little squished, and this one is perfect. So there we go. I can keep using this as a bookmark and keep this one with my other ones that are nice. All right. Very cool. Okay, and here are the patches. Fright Rags Trick or Treat is a trademark of Studio Canal. SAS all rights reserved. 2023 Studio Canal, SAS all rights reserved. They repeat it. So Trick or Treat collectible patch. Very cool. So it's got Sammi Curr inside. I'll have to take a closer look at these. Get them open. All right, let's take a look at these patches. Sammi Curr right here. Cool. Next one is Sammi himself. Close up of him. Oh yeah. kick-ass patch. And the last one is, of course, the one sheet cover, just like the hoodie I just showed you. There is the patch. All right, and last thing I want to show you is this little sweetie that came in from Fright Rags as well, and I'm sure a lot of you that are fans of Halloween 3 already know what is clearly inside of here, but I went for it because there was a very good deal when I was picking up some other things. So with this one, I couldn't resist because it was on sale and I was picking something up from Fright Rags, and I thought I cannot pass up the opportunity to grab these masks. I don't have an example of any of them. I never bought the full-size masks or anything like that. I didn't want to get into mask collecting that much, mostly just cosplay stuff, for the most part. But these I thought would make a really nice display sort of up here. I had a spot for them, so I guess we will see what they look like. Let's get them open. Here they are. Oh, okay, one of them is upside down, but hey, right in there. So let's take a look. This has got to be the witch. First one up. Oh, no, it's not. It's the green box with the pumpkin mask inside. Very cool. It's almost time. Gather round. Very, very cool. Awesome. Okay. Next one, the orange box, which contains the skull mask. Very cool mini mask. Awesome. So I'll give you some better shots of these as well, sort of at the end. And lastly, of course, we have the green witch in the purple box. Awesome. These are really cool. And they're perfect size. Very nice. These will look good on display, of course, in the boxes as well. So I see why people are having a bit of a dilemma taking them out or not, because they're so cool. Anyway, awesome. All right, guys, well, that'll do it for this pickups video. I thank you so much for watching, as always. And I do have another video coming real soon that is going to be mask related, because there are a couple masks I have that came in that I don't have time to get to in this video. They're a little too elaborate, and I have some really crazy news about a couple of masks that are going to be added to the lineup soon that are pretty amazing. So I'm excited to tell you all about those in the next one. So for now, that is it for the pickups. So again, thanks so much for watching as always, and we will see you again for another one soon. Take care.